All right, you bastards, we're back one more time. These videos are getting old, aren't they, fellas? But either way, we're gonna continue on. Look what we got here today. It's the T-Mag from Magpul. Brand new on the streets. Just came out the other day. Figured I'd make a video real quick. These are on loan from the Smithsonian, so we got to get these back, but they're hot off the presses. So we're gonna go ahead and open these up and compare and see if we like them better than the other gens. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any of the third gens like this in a 30 round, so I got these two 20 rounders here to compare them to. But we got second gens with the windows. We have a regular like mil spec style, and then we have the Lancer L5 AWM, and I want to compare them all. So with that being said, let's open one of these up and see what we got. Move this out of the way for now. So first impression, I do like the color on these things. It's like a OD green, translucent clear mag. And right out of the box, I can tell you they feel a little more firm than these. These have a little more flex on the Lancers. Front and back, nothing, but in the squeeze on the empty Lancer compared to this, it's a little flex down here. As you move up, it gets a little stiffer, probably because of this. And this is the stop. This is the difference between the third gen and the second gen. They don't have a stop, like a over insertion piece. Here's a third gen. You can see it on here. So the newer ones come with that as well. And they come with the painted line on the spring like the other ones with the window on them. So once you start running out, and you'll have a orange, I believe the follower, or the one spring on the follower is orange, and you'll be able to see once you're past the 5 round, or past the window. So there will be 5 rounds, 15, 25, and that's when the orange line is there. So basically the same thing. We have 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. So once there's 5 in there, that'll be at that line. So let's see if it tilts. No tilt, like on all mags nowadays. So this is going to go straight down. Nothing to worry about with them flying out. I think they corrected that on the second gen, if I'm not mistaken. And I can't remember if it's the second gen or not. That is when they started making them a little taller, so you can put this in on a closed bolt. So you'll be able to put the mag in on a closed bolt, and the rounds will sink a little further. So like this, you could probably put 31 rounds in, but you shouldn't. It's not meant to put 31 rounds in. It's just meant to have just a little bit of give on the spring and in the follower, so you can seat a full mag with no problems on virtually any gun, is the premise behind it. So if it works, that's one thing. I don't know yet, right? So, but color's cool. I do like the back on here and the front. So good grip there. I don't care for it being super slick like this. I don't know if we're going to get any reflection off of it or not in comparison. But this one seems like it's getting more reflection to me in the light, but it's not a crazy amount of reflection at all. But I don't know if I care for it being smooth compared to a raised or textured, and then they got this waffle style pattern on the Lancer. And again, this is only a 20 round mag, but you can have a lot of grip on these. And this is the full mag, but compared to this, the Magpuls don't flex as much. I would say this probably flexes the same or a little bit more than their older mags in comparison. This one's empty, but again, I can't compare it because it's only a 20 round. Let me look at the little wings here. On the 3rd gen, nothing's moving, and that's on an empty mag. On the full, same thing. On this, we'll push this down so there's no pressure. Nothing moving. On these, hopefully it's all focusing. So 2nd gen, 3rd gen are not folding. Here's the Lancer. Again, they're metal. Nothing's really moving. When I push it, the whole top of the mag is moving because this is connected around, but no deflection in that. And then we'll test these. Again, this top lip is not moving, but the whole mag is flexing a little bit. It's giving, you can see it there. I think it's pretty cool mag though. Looks good. We'll put a couple rounds in there while we talk about it. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had any issues with any Magpul mags, Lancer mags, mil-spec mags or not. I have never had any real feeding issues with an actual mag. I don't know if it's because the amount of mags I have or if I'm just not shooting enough in comparison to a lot of people. Definitely don't shoot enough, in my opinion. I would like to shoot a lot more, but sometimes you can't do everything that you want. It's called real life. Gets in the way sometimes. But the amount that I have quite a few mags, and I circulate, and I actually keep them clean. So every once in a while, if I see one is getting a little dirty, we'll take it out, clean it, put it back together, and usually don't have any problems. So I just put 18 rounds in here, and it's pretty accurate. If you can see, we'll put 2 more rounds in there so you guys can see if it goes to the 20 round line or not. 1 second. So that's 20, and it's close to where it should be on that side. And here, it's hard to tell. It's kind of weird how it looks bent down on that side, and then that side's flat, but I guess it's just the way the spring is wrapped or bent in there. But it's close to the 20 rounder. Up there, when I just pushed it down, it readjusted a little bit. So now it's almost spot on. So I don't know if that'll change once you keep putting more and more in. Might as well fill it up. I'll take some out of one of these other mags and see how it looks. And we'll actually see if we can put the 31 like the 3rd gen mags, Magpul P mags. So compare it to those. Unfortunately, again, I don't have any of those here today. So we're going to have to make do with what we have. So let's see. All right, let's go ahead and put the rest in here. Yeah, so leave it in the comments though if you ever have any issues with any mag, no matter what the brand is. I'd like to know if there's any company out there that is an issue. I mean, if you guys are training and you're using your mags, you're not putting them in dump outs and you're just tossing them on the ground, then we all know what's going to happen. They're going to get banged up, you can step on them, kick them, you know, so the mag can get messed up. But that is going to be the question. So I just put in what I believe was 30. I'll go back and count it, but I can count it real quick here. But I'll give you a quick view of it so you're actually looking at something. But again, very smooth. It's, I don't know if I care for that. It'd be fine if it's smooth up to here, like right where this line is, where it goes in, but when I grab it, this isn't bad. This is actually a nice upgrade, maybe, compared to some of this, because it's not as grippy as here. But maybe they feel like you don't get enough traction here to here. But I feel like these fingertips get a good amount of traction right here to warrant having more grip or something down here. I'm not sure, but let me count these real quick. Yeah, so there's 30 in there now, and this thing is pointing at the 30. So we got one more. Let's see if it goes in. Only just goes in. It's not even really catching here. So obviously, again, you're not supposed to fill it up to 30, but it's just to show. Let me strip this out. Just to show why they do it is when you push it in, it hits the bolt carrier and then gives you that extra little play, and you slap it in. So little rattle noise. Let's compare it to this one's I already took rounds out, so we'll compare it to this second gen. Sounds good. The other one sounds good. Let's compare it to the mil spec. So actually these three less noise than the new one. I'm not filling that up. And then we can hear this one, the Gen 3. So Gen 3, 20 round. It's making a little bit more noise. Put some pressure on it and see if it goes away. So yeah, there's a round just slightly floating around in there. But not bad for either of them. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Looks like the standard takedown. Butt plates are pretty similar. Looks like they used the 3rd gen on here. And here's the other one. Same thing again. I'm not even going to take it out of the package. I don't feel like there's any need to. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And again, these things look pretty good. I guess we'll have to get back to you after we use them out of the range. I guess I should put one in, see how it slides in and out, huh? Give me 1 second and we'll do that. All right, back at it. So, want to show you this is empty. You can see nothing in the gun until we toss this in. So let's see if it goes, how it goes in on the closed bolt. Pretty easy, wasn't hard. So again, do it again on the closed bolt, 30 rounds. Wasn't hard at all. Solid, see, we're gonna push, and you can see it move up with the rounds basically stay down. See if I give it a quick slap. Didn't lock up. One more time. Locked in that time. Just drop it, see if it slides out. So maybe that's why they're making it slick, but again, they'd only have to make it slick up to this line. So no issues coming out. Let's strip it and we'll see how it drops out. So I don't know really why they even came out with this. I guess just to see the rounds better. I don't know if it's supposed to be a better polymer that they made them out of, plastic, whatever it's made out of, I don't know. The closest thing I've seen to these is the Steyr, is closer to the clear like this. And I would assume some of the Lancers are a little more clear than this one, than the one I own is. But I'm gonna put some in the Lancer. Let me put some in the Lancer real quick so you guys can see the difference. Sorry this video is so long. It doesn't need to be. Just a mag, but I figured I'd get it out. I'm sure by the time this thing gets out, there'll be 5 of them up. So not like we're doing anything big by the time this comes out, but again, these just literally dropped a couple days ago. Put one more in, you can see the comparison on how much easier you can see on this compared to that. The question is, do you want something that's going to be a little reflective, or you don't care? I don't know how bad it'll be, and if it's too bad, you can literally just spray paint it until we have only one strip like the windows on these. But why go from these? I don't know, just because you can see what you can see the rest of those. But this was fine enough for me, I think, to see into. But I'd rather have this mag than this one just because of the flex I've felt on these. But putting these rounds in here made it stiffen up a little bit, so I'm sure once it's completely full, you won't have any flex. But let me continue to take these out, see how it drops away when it's empty. All right. Goes in super easy. Flies out of there. Drop it straight. No problems. Let's do it at a little flat angle. So again, flings right out. No issues. Almost enough spring pressure to get it when it's coming out flat. Almost. Not quite enough. You need a little bit of an angle. So flat, a little bit of angle. So I'd say that's pretty good. Again, maybe that's why they made it out of this different material, so you're less likely to snag. Let's test one of these and see how it pops out, this Lancer. I would say so far the biggest competition for the Magpul is themselves. So secondly, I would say would be Lancer. I don't know. I don't own any hex mags. I don't know anything about them, but let's see. Flat. Nope. One more time. Nope. Angle. Nope. A slight angle. Nope. Down a little more. All right. So comes out reasonably. No issue. And again, try the empty 20 with the other 20 hanging on. I don't know if that'll be a problem, but did pretty good. Tried a little bit of angle. And I would assume it would probably drop before that, but it didn't have this other one being like a cantilever on it. But it's gonna be the video, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Would you buy it? Think it looks good? I'm sure we're gonna see these things on Instagram like crazy and all over YouTube. So stick with us and we'll see you in the next one.